welcome everyone to the first video technically on this channel, the Primed Pixel Games channel that is, where we're going to be looking at a bunch of my old games. So a bit of background, as I'm assuming, and a bit of background because I'm assuming all but one person watching this wouldn't know. I've released one game, well two if you include game jams, but I've released one game, and that was Maze Madness. So if we head over to the Prime Pixel Games itch.io, we can see them both here, sitting nicely and proudly. Maze Madness is the one that has had the most time put into it, and I've covered old, well I say old versions, I haven't covered them that well, but it's not as interesting. I might come back to them, but I have covered one really old version in the development video, which is on my music channel, because technically then it wasn't a music channel. So I'll put that in the description. And then obviously I have my game jam one, Time is of the Essence, which has a time lapse, and I'm planning on releasing a video on the development of that, but I keep forgetting to edit it. So we're going to be looking at a bunch of old Landleaper games. Now, Landleaper was the first project I ever worked on in Game Maker, so it's technically my first ever game that could probably be called a game, because I've probably did some Scratch stuff before, but like that doesn't count almost all the time. I mean, sometimes it works, but yeah. So originally we were going the full plagiarism route because I was young and didn't understand why you shouldn't do that. Probably, I don't know. I didn't make these too long ago, but I didn't make them recently. So I called it Super Blocks World, as you can see in the corner, before renaming it to Landleaper. So I've got a bunch of projects open here, got a bunch of folders containing old versions, and we're just gonna have to go through them. So without further ado, let's have a look at the first version that I've managed to get my hands on of Super Blocks World. So it's before I changed the name to Landleaper. Made with Game Maker Studio. Look at this amazing title screen. Right, we'll do start. Welcome to blank. We've got some great working text boxes. I remember posting an issue on this on Reddit, and like, my thing's not working, why? It's because I forgot to set where the text alignment should be. Welcome to blank. Looks like I didn't have a proper name for it. To start, press the left and arrow keys to move. Then try jumping with space. To exit, press escape. That doesn't work. Cool. I don't know what's up there. Blank, I think this said something about enemy and score. Oh, now all the text has changed. Great coding there. And I can't jump sometimes. And double jump, yep. Jumping on enemies is like a trampoline. It's awesome. Try it. Oh, that is a Minecraft Sun. And we are using Super Mario World blocks here. Well, as a recolored sprite from Sean Spaulding's original Game Maker platformer series. It's just recolored, and then probably some sprites from a bunch of other games that I definitely don't have permission to use. That would be a long running theme. I do remember that bug, and it looks like I can't die. Okay, let's try and reload. It clearly seems I can't die. I'm bad at my own game. I could die there. Oh, that's right, because instead of just having a line saying if my Y is below 0, I put objects everywhere. Just like, if you hit this object, you die, because I thought that was the best way. I have no clue. So we're just going to have to wait for this, because apparently you can't jump on the platform. See? I don't know why. I fixed it in later versions. Ooh. I heard a 1-up sound. Wow, I have not played this in ages. This is an odd experience. I could jump on that platform, that was very odd then. I remember making this actually, and I used to call it the suspiciously eye-looking mustache or something like that, because it almost looks like eyes going from side to side, but then you've got the main bit which looks like a curly mustache. Anyway, let's continue. I'm not going to bother to get that coin, because I know I would have made it really horrible to get. It looks like a horrible Mario Maker level, this. And I'm fairly sure it's in multiple of these versions. Enjoy this game! And, by the way, I didn't have enough space to put this in level 1. And why didn't you make it level 1 better? See, that's the confusing part. Well done! You beat the level. Your score was... Wow. Nope. Okay, that was a lot of text on that text box that I didn't see. So this is a small power-up. It makes you smaller. And there is a full screen for this game. I have only just realised. But it looks horrible. So let's go back. So this power-up makes you smaller. And I remember having a bunch of bugs in this one. We have some Mario sounds. And am I still small, or is it just perspective? It's probably just perspective, but I might still be small. I think it's just perspective, me being odd. Yeah. I remember this section, I made an object that would just release the enemies, so... No, a bit later maybe? Maybe there? Yeah, look at that great game design. I couldn't escape there. Alright, here we are again. But I'm now stuck in a block. I think that's enough for Super Blocks World. Now we have... It's not that one, actually. I want to go to... I think Landleaper Old is the one I'm going to go to. Right, so... let's see. Notable updates. The mouse cursor disappears in-game. Cool. There's a tutorial thing with credits. Credits to start. Alright, I do know I wasn't able to get this version working without changing some... I was going to change some code on video, but nope, apparently we're fine. Welcome to Blank. Look, the text boxes are fixed. We've got a score, star coins, and a lives counter. Welcome to Blank. To start, press the left and right arrow keys to move. Then try jumping with space. I wonder where credits is. Hey, we have pause as well. I was going to use the home key. This is an enemy. If its sword hits you, it dies. You know how enemy works. You play Mario. You've seen all these text boxes. You can recognise this level, I'm sure. I think... Yeah, so I fixed a bunch of glitches. But then I changed the end of this level. There's a bunch of power-ups too. The blue one makes you smaller, the green one gives you a jump boost, and the red one gives you a speed boost. So we're going to have a look at all of those right now. Let's have a read of these. A chest contains an power-up. Oh my god, I hate my younger self. A chest contains an power-up determined by how long you spend on the level. It cycles between each power-up until it is collected. Watch out! These enemies cannot be killed, and they kill you. Be careful. I ripped them off like free sprites websites. Along with normal coins, you have star coins. These are completely optional, but allow you to skip a level if all of them are collected. And by all of them, that's 3, because programming, am I right? Right, you may recognise this level as well. I don't know how far this one goes, but I'm going to end it here. Because if we go to another one, which is there, let's just close this. It's the same one, but I'm fairly sure it's the final of the Landleaper Saga, you could say. Or the final of the original Landleaper Saga, and you'll see what I mean in a second. And I was going to make a joke about this, but then I realised my whole programming's horrible. There's gamepad support, and it's advertised on the very first screen, so we should probably plug a gamepad in to get the truest of all experiences. That took way too long to untangle. Let's get started. Simply Pixels, because apparently that's a great name. No controller support on menu, lovely. Gamepad support, yeah, the best of gamepad support. That is a really blurred image as well. Anyway. Right, I'm guessing if I hit credits... Oh, we actually get credits. Game coded by me. Game idea. You know, I find that... It's not hard to believe. No, that is a story and a half. Wow, so one of my friends, Darkshell Boy, who I still do a lot of stuff with, especially on the Prime Pixel Plays channel. I remember, yeah, he came round and he's like, hey, you should try making a game. And I was like, well, I do know of this thing that my dad showed me when I was way younger called Game Maker. So I downloaded it and tried to make something, and I really couldn't. But yes, clearly, he needed credits. So, what's in options then? Full screen. It still looks horrible. And controls says nothing. Right, we're going to get the fullest of Land Leap experiences. And I've just realised that background's from Pokemon. Let's go start. Okay, so I do need to edit some code then. Well, tutorial worked last time, so we're getting onto the tutorial. So let's try that first. Oh, it saves. Tutorial. Nope, still an error. Right, let's do some great coding. I could probably fix this error in 2 seconds. Are you ready? Let's try. Yay! Okay, interesting. So, God, it looks horrible. So, I do remember having a version where the gamepad actually, like, the joystick isn't just on or off. Yeah, because I labeled the versions. We called it dev because it was in development, and then I had like number of objects, I think, as the version number, so it's version 60. It's something really odd. But I remember it getting up to version like 75, which is obviously probably the next version, just more objects, which isn't a good way to do versions. Anyway, we've seen this level, so let's just go through it. So there was originally a bug where I couldn't walk up to like a block here and then jump, because my collisions were horrible because of reasons. And yeah, look at this star coin is so hidden. It's interesting how it's an interesting mechanic how there's 2 ways of clearing the level. You have to get to the end or collect the star coins. I mean, like, it's interesting. I wouldn't say it's good. I have 0 star coins now. I'm not going back. There you go. That's why it's not good. Right. Great level design. So as you can see, the level has stayed the same so far. But I remember, I think there was 6 levels, and I have a vague memory of them. I remember one was... I'm not collecting star coins, by the way. I remember one was this horrible maze. God, I hated it. Right, there we go. Come on, enemies. Come on down. Clearly, I got too annoyed by the enemies being able to kill you straight away. I think the final level on this is where I tested an enemy spawner, and I can't get that. Very sad. I tested an enemy spawner, and it just ended up lagging the game. I think that's the final level, and ow. And looking at that platform, I can probably just do this. So you can see up there is an enemy spawner. It just spawns enemies. But I have an enemy deleter there. But I remember the last one, it's just like, okay, the enemies are there now. Anyway, let's speed across here and get to the end. Wow, look at this. This doesn't look like garbage at all. What power-up is this chest gonna give me? Speed. That's not helpful. I don't care about the star coins. Oh god, so I need to get this first, and then I go underneath. Ow, my ears! This is horrible. Alright, but we got up. Yeah, this is the maze one that I was on about. I died. Thanks, game. You great. Looks like the chests aren't randomized. Because I don't have a randomize function on properly. And now I'm in the sky. Help. Help. I think I'll do home and continue. Yep. I do have a developer's console in this version. Not a good one, but there is one. But there's no point showing that because I don't know the commands anymore. Right, music's not mine as well, in case you couldn't tell, because why would I actually try with this? And I actually have to click. Continue's gone. Right, let's go edit a file. This should just be in app data, wouldn't it? App data save.sav. This says 3. That's not helpful. I remember I didn't know how to do any files. That says 2. So I just, each file is just one number. This says 5. Let's change it to 999. 5. I think I want to set it to 5. Right, here we go. I remember when making this, I was really scared people would figure out how to do that, but of course they will. There we go. You know what, maybe I should have skipped this level. We'll have a look at this horrible abomination. Happened again. I have got all my lives though, which is great, so we can just go home and continue. The power-ups aren't really... Power-ups aren't really helpful. Oh, randomized. I hate this game so damn much. Like it introduced me to coding well. I still hate it. I remember making the sprites. Guess what? Guess where I made the sprites for the power-ups? In paint.net. Have you ever tried animating in paint.net? It's horrible. Don't ever. Oh no, I'm stuck. Why? And I don't really want to go through this maze either. Well, let's just have a look at room 4 then. This is the abomination. I forgot there was a big coin. And it says hi. Oh wow. Yeah, this looks horrible. I don't want to play this. So we came up here. You would go all the way round and then find your way through the maze without falling down here, clearly, because, you know, the big difference between going up there and going down there. You get to the end, you get this big coin, which is actually collectible, little known fact. Look, this is template for night. This is template delete after not needed. Lovely. Let's go see level 5, which is the night. Or the one before the night, sorry. So we need to set this to 6 because reasons. It is indeed right. I do remember this level. I think this is like the only marginally okayly designed level. So you can see beneath the sign, which I haven't mentioned, there's a lot of signs found, but beneath the sign there are 2 power-ups, a speed and a jump one, showing that you can combine power-ups to have some great effects. Now I need to go onto these platforms and jump. There's an edit. This looks like horribleness. Go, 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 go. Whew. Right. Let's go. We need to go quickly. We need to speedrun this. Oh, no. Oh, no. The parrot's going to run out, isn't it? No, we're good. And now I need to jump over this. Ooh, don't die. Why don't I put checkpoints in the level? There's a checkpoint down there. This is horrible. I've walked into it. That's horrible. Why would you ever make a level like that? You just wait. You know, I can actually make good levels now. Little known fact. This is not what I'd call a good level, though. Especially with all the bugs and stuff. Oh, that's spawning them as well. So look, I need to come up here and jump at the right time to make him go away, and come down here and fall at the right time to make him go away, and then keep doing that. Why? That's so tedious. Oh, let's get that. Wait for him to go away and jump round. Yeah, ow. I was about to say, this looks really different, but no, I've just been focusing on the enemies. They just don't spawn. Why did I make this monstrosity? I do remember actually having multiple things like this, so this is not just an occurrence. Oh, and the grass texture, I remember now, is from a random Minecraft resource pack that I just ripped. So that's a thing. Got more plagiarism. Oh my god, I can't do this. Oh! Ah! No! Why are you on the platform? No! God. Why have I subjected myself to this? Hate it. I hate it so much. Room number 7. Which is called Night Go-To. Which is interesting. Look, I don't know why it's called that. Anyway. This is the next level. And I still hate it. It's night themed now, I guess. And it seems easier. And I got 2 jump power-ups. Yes, this is like the absolute... Why? I just want to know why. This is that right there is the nonsense I was on about. It looks like a horrible Mario Maker level, except they've been given free reign to make it more horrible by having really bad controls and adding anything they can think of and code. That was me. Oh look, they're not even night anymore. Haha, yes, great. Oh my god. So yeah, the blocks share the same code in which it would like store a global variable somewhere where it would say it's night or something really stupid like that, instead of just using a different tile. But also everything's objects, it's not tiles, so okay, that was just my fault. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Alright, so now we need to run quickly. These coins sound louder and I don't know why. Do you see that little mini coin? What? Why? I was so close! No. Now I'll have a look at night 2. Oh, so there is actually some level. But if I'm correct, yeah, this would just spawn enemies up here. I don't know why. Wow, there's so much level. And then I was like, this is horrible. I need to recode the entire game and get good at making levels, clearly. Which brings us on to our next point, where the folders are here for. Because apparently I actually had compiled versions of all these ones. Well, I did have compiled versions of the ones I just showed you, but they're not working. And I can't be bothered to decompile them. So, we'll look at mid-rewrite first. I'm going to unplug the controller because I'm not sure if it has support for it. Although I think it does after. There is an update thing, but obviously it doesn't work anymore. Got some music, got a new menu. Everything like that. Does options work? Yeah, I remember this site. I think the sliders do actually work though. So you can see, there's a rewrite, so we can still double jump. Well, apparently triple jump maybe. And this does get buggy, but we're using tile collision, which means we can get slopes. When I wrote this, I had no clue what any of the code meant. I was just copying Sean Spaulding's tutorial. I had no clue what any of it meant. I was just like, okay, we'll copy this. And if we go full screen, hey! It's a bit better. I turned off interpolate colours between pixels, but it's not perfect scaling. Right, we can close that as well. Let's go to just after rewrite broken, so we can show you how broken it is. Apparently it's not broken now. I don't know. Right, we can use Waster or arrow keys. We can jump on an enemy's head to kill it. I think I actually wrote these text boxes myself, but I can't be sure. This is a jump boost power up. And there's just a bit more slope variation. Running and jumping on a ramp allows you to triple jump. Oh yeah, so that was a bug, but I made it a feature, clearly, you know, because every bug's a feature. A lot of the sprites are still the same, but obviously I've just modified them, and that goes nowhere. Why did I label this under broken? What's under the fixed one then? Maybe this is the broken one. Nope, they both work. Cool. At least there was like a parrot thing. Anyway, now we are going to head into the just after sprite change land leaper. So I decided to use good sprites, so I went over to Kenny's website. I've talked about Kenny in the past in older videos. If you need some sprites, go get them. They're completely no copyright. You could even sell them if you want. Please don't, but you could. We're gonna go new game. So, as you can see, it's a bit more zoomed in. We're using Kenny's pixel pack. And, well, it looks a lot nicer. Private property. No trespassing. Okay, cool. What's this one say? Do not eat mushrooms. Yeah, you wouldn't eat them off the ground. Now, I think I remember about this is developer's console that I stole off the marketplace. I say stole. Not really. But yeah, so we've got command lists here of added jump, collisions, ghost, instance create, but also if we type in the word command list, it just opens a Google Docs that I've made, and I have like all of them here in like this little like doc, and I'm using the same Google account, so I can literally modify this. It's as last as it was yesterday because I was checking all this out, and just find it really interesting. Game speed. I think that's not in this one, but yes. Oh no, it is. Game speed. So I could set it to like 1,000. Then it's literally the game speed. We'll set that back. We'll set that back to 60. Warning: falling rocks. So we'll keep going. Cacti are harmless here. Isn't that wonderful? And then you can do some more jumps. And I think there's swimming physics actually at the test. You just keep pressing space. No snowball fights. That is a bit sad. And then, yeah, there's no more rooms. That's it. I'm going through these ones way quicker. So next we're going to go to the added sprinting change. So when I added sprinting, I got rid of the double jump. And what else did I do? And I changed the level layout. So we'll go here and we can see that if I hold shift, we can sprint. Although the jump is still less. You can see we're slow. I remember I made this on a car journey with my old laptop, which I don't have anymore. So yeah. No enemy here. We got some basic jumps we can just get over. You probably know. We can use ghosts though as a no clip. Apparently I need to put true because I didn't know how to do toggle. See? All very nice. I've also put some more stuff in here clearly. And the dev console, that's quite useful. All in all, yeah, cool. Sprinting. Here's the interesting bit. And the final one for today's video. The added level editor. This was me being so cocky. And I'm so glad I was. Level editors are hard to make. So I decided to make one. Here you have all your tiles. There's a button so you can add collisions, but I don't know what button it is. So you can drag tiles in. You can save and load your creations with the Z and X keys. Apparently not in this version, but in the final version you can. It's a level editor, but I'm going to show you in the final project of Land Leaper. Here it is. This is the final one before I abandoned it. It's... well, yeah. It's a level editor is the thing I want to show you. So we have objects scrolling through. We can change them. It goes through all the objects. So, yeah. Object player, we can bung down. No, we can't. Now we can. And it just plays. Now there's 2 players. Anyway, let's load in some of my old levels. I'm fairly sure all of these are the same. Here's me testing to see if it works. Both the players are still there. Here's me testing again. Here's another test. Seeing if it works. And I remember plus and minus make it so the room goes further. And when you're not in play mode, which I think is P, nope. I don't know how to not have it, but you used to be able to scroll across. I say used to, there's definitely a way. Let's see. Tests. Test level. Please. They're all the same. G. G's nothing. Another test. That is definitely another test. And again. Yep. So, apparently it doesn't like the file names though. Yeah, there's a lot of errors. .landleaper files. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So we can have a look through all my horrible, horrible code. It's not too bad, to be honest. You know, I'm using switch statements now. And all of that. And making everything nice into variables. No magic numbers. Although this is just called key P and key X and key Z. And key C. Very odd. But yes, we have the level editor here. And then if we look into one of the Landleaper files, clearly not that one. We're going to do test level. Yeah, that's how it stores it. It's an ini file. This is the coordinate of the block. And it just says what object it is. Or what tile set it is, I should say. That's how it works. No compression, no nothing. And you know what? It's not too bad of a system. Because if we have a look, it's 21 kilobytes. Anyway, that is the end of this video. That is the saga of Landleaper, the first project I ever worked on. And, you know, I'm really glad I did, because it started off me working onto something that would be much bigger, much better. If you want to download Maze Madness, the 2-player local multiplayer random Maze Madness game of madness and mazes, you can head into the description below to check out my itch.io. But also, you know, do all that use stuff if you want, I don't really care. And thanks for watching. Check out whatever I said I was going to put in the description as well. I said there was going to be something else. Probably Sean Spalding. Check out Heartbeast. That's where a lot of my Game Maker stuff came from. And you know what? I might get all of the stuff that I've just shown, all of the Game Maker projects and the EXEs, and put them in a Google Drive if you so wish. But you probably don't. Please don't play it. It's so bad, especially the old ones. They're horrible. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.